So this is known as a proximity technique. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk around this, and this, and see whether my energy signature, just by being next to it, moves any of this stuff. Okay? So, as you saw, I walked up and I walked around that, and that immediately reacted. So now, okay, I'm going to walk over here. And as you see, as I walked around it, take a look. I'm going to have to come back over there for you to see me. And as I walk back in, how much of this is affected? Look, that turned around to face me. So how much of this is affected by my proximity to it? This is a technique. There's a thing that is called buffering. And what buffering is when my energy signature comes up and collides with the energy signature of something like this, usually you will get movement immediately. Okay? So by my turning, by my just being next to it, you start to see a different behavior. Now I've worked with my energy signature to the point to where I can, boost it at will. I can keep it as boosted as I want, or I can lower it back down. But what happens with the buffering process is that when you walk up to something for the first time, brand new, okay, this system will register my system. We will register each other's numbers, each other's numerics. And then once my system is registered into it, there will be a burst of energy, a burst of wind, a burst of activity. And then once all those numbers have registered into each other, guess what happens? Everything goes back to normal. So, if I boost my energy field back up just a little bit, you can clearly see that now the system is registering that boost. Same thing's going on here. See this? So all I did was raise my energetic system back up just a little bit, and then this had to register and respond to it. Now there's so many different ways to enact with your environment, okay? And there's so many different techniques that get you great results if you couple all of these techniques together, couple your breathing, couple the harmonization, okay, couple meditation, and you start working with all of those things at once, you're maximizing your fullest potential within this system, okay? Take a look. All I have to do is, again, take my hand, put it up, and this thing is picking it up every single time. But of course, I have to raise my energy system just a little bit more each and every time. I've gotten myself to the point where I know how much energy I've raised in my own self. So notice that each and every time I raise it just a little bit higher, so that will make sure that it registers my movements. And I am using very, very fractional tiny amounts of my own energy to make this all work. So small. Okay, so if I decided that I was really going to meditate, harmonize, push as hard as I could, well, this place would go completely haywire. And so this is one of the reasons why you got to know your own levels, you got to know your own control, you have to have self-control, you have to meditate and get so good at this that you know exactly what your energy output is into the environment and what the environment's reaction will be to you when you're in it. This takes a lot of work, effort, meditation, and non-stop practice. So don't think that it's just going to be easy. It's going to come right off the bat. Some days you will be able to get it to come really quick. Other days it won't be that way. It depends on whether you have a solar flare in the environment, whether you're next to an ocean, whether you're next to like someplace like the Great Lakes, okay, because that has a natural amount of energy always running through the system, and so all it takes is just a little bit of interactivity with it. You know, a newborn baby could move its hand, and then this whole thing would swipe, especially if they're out by, you know, like the ocean. That's going to happen. Nonetheless, you want to get yourself to where this is digital, okay? To the point where you can dial your numbers up perfectly, and then you know exactly what you're going to get when you do it, all right? So again, that is proximity. Starting to walk around, okay, to test something out, to see how much energy is coming off of you, what kind of vibration is coming off of you, okay? Now take a look. All I do is raise up a little bit. Just a little bit. And look, as I put my hand back down, it just went right back down with me. Raise up just a little bit more. So I know precisely what's going to happen. See that? I know that. I've been doing this for so long that it's a part of who I am. Michael Grubb, Evolve Ministry.